Yo, what would you do if somebody said to you, the only reason why you're in America is because you're blessed? That you're in America, it's a blessing, you're able to thrive, and you're rich. Well, I call that gaslighting, but I want to know what you all think about it. Because today we're going to talk about this clip that went viral, and people are going crazy about it, where this person said that Black people are fortunate to be in America because of slavery. Welcome to another edition of Freedom Fridays. This is the Black Wolf Rebels. And as always, we are here to have a good time, talk about some money, talk about some culture, and basically how to move our thoughts and minds and spirits forward. But good evening to the gentlemen's here. Jimmy's running the parlay.
No. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm listening to what you're saying. You was, dropping knowledge.
Listen, man, I was up in arms about this, John. But
I know.
Instead of me being up in arms, I'm just gonna make content about it, because I know Corey said these folks be gaslighting us, making money off us. So we got to talk about that too.
Yeah, man.
I missed that.
Yo, so first and foremost, man, I want to shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about Corey. Corey been going crazy on the socials. He decided to turn his Facebook page into his classroom.
I think Corey's back.
Yeah, I think somebody pissed Corey off. I don't know what's going on with Corey, man, but somebody pissed him off. So he been going crazy, man.
When you actually see me respond, that's when you know I'm in teacher mode, man.
Yeah. So that's what's going on.
I let people say and do whatever it is they want to do.
So
Also,
who that made you mad, Corey?
Nobody made me mad, man. Just people are just so ill-informed, man. Like misinformed and ill-informed.
Are they ill-informed? They just fucking dumb. I mean,
No. I wouldn't put that on the people that that I was talking to.
Okay.
Some of these people I would say dumb as a bag of rocks, but not the people I was talking to.
Okay.
All right, so
they have informed opinions, and so I gotta show them the love that they deserve.
All right, before we get started, I do want to say one thing. I want to say that our show is brought to you by Supplement. And for those who don't know what Supplement is, it is our preferred bottle company, right? I got mine right here. You know what I'm saying? I got the Mike Tomlin version right here. You know what I'm saying? Supplement. You know what I mean? It's a Black-owned company that, what'd you say, beloved?
Keep switching colors, man.
I'm just saying, like, I got more than one bottle, you know what I'm saying? Because I support our spot. They support us, I support them, right? So go to getsupplement.com if you want to support us in another way. Just copy up a bottle. And by the way, this is the top bottle that there is on the market just by this alone. This little Drinsky alone, fire, super fire. So
I'm glad you reminded me that. I told my daughter's got these water bottles. I said, you got to get a supplement, John.
Yeah. We don't do Stanleys. We don't do Yetis. We do supplement. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Those who won't say no, those who should remain nameless.
Yo, that's a random thing. Like, we don't do. I was listening to music this week on just had a random like shuffle on, and that song came on, and your man Jay-Z said, "I don't pop Molly, I rock time for it." And I'm still trying to figure out what, like,
Rob,
what is
artist?
I'm sorry, I'm just a random. I mean, that was on one of his trash albums anyway. But I'm just saying that.
Wow,
anyway,
that was a trash album.
Yeah, what album was that? That was wasn't that
That was Magna Carta, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's super trash. That's probably his worst album in my opinion.
Nah, I
call it Magna Carta Holy Fail is what I call it. No, matter of fact, Magna Garbage Holy Fail is what I call it.
Okay.
Anyway,
I think Corey agrees with you. He was just shaking his head. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it's garbage, but
the family's pulling up. What up, Don Johnson?
What up, Don? I don't pop Molly. I rock time for it.
That shit smacks. New Robin, what up?
New Robin was really good.
Good evening. And Jarrell, what up, Jarrell?
Shout to my guy Jarrell. I talked to Jarrell the other day. I was texting with Jarrell. Jarrell got a kid. I got a son on the way.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Mad bills to pay. So I want to show special love to Jarrell. You know what I'm saying? His son should be. I think he said next couple of weeks his son's supposed to be here, man. So congratulations, man. Much love
for you too, man. We got a gift for you too.
Yeah, man. We're gonna send something to you, beloved. And by the way, James is a great name, but I digress.
Lord. Talk about egotism to the max.
I have no ego, man. I'm a humble gentleman, man. What do you mean?
How you doing, brother?
I'm saying.
Ryan.
Whoa.
What up, Ryan?
All right, well, congratulations on your spiritual awakening. Whatever, I listen. I listen, but I don't judge, beloved.
Listen, I've always been scared of LSD, so nah.
Hey, Ryan, you ever tried the ayahuasca? Ray Guns, appreciate you, beloved man. Super, super appreciative. Ray Gun always shows up and shows love. Appreciate you.
Now that is something I would think about, the ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. I still don't completely understand it, but I read Will Smith's book and he made it sound cool. So
I mean, a lot of people talk about it, you know.
Yeah, they do. I do, but I'm talking about when I heard the most of it was going through the
It's dragons, yeah.
yeah. So
That was a great book, by the way.
no, Will Smith's book was super dope.
Yeah, one of the best. One of the best.
Oh, also, not sure if the person's here, but I want to say thank you again. Until again, you told me that you think it was Rich. I'm not sure if it's Rich. But S.A. Cosby, dog.
Hold on. Because I need you to do something. But go ahead. What you got?
No, I just want to say thank you to whoever put me down with S.A. Cosby's book.
Why?
No, because he's super fire. He's definitely one of the best there is, man. He's super fire.
Top 5. Jimmy.
Is he in my top 5?
Yes.
Of all time, or a specific like genre, like murder mystery genre?
Yes.
Murder mystery genre, possibly. Not my. All right, my favorite author. Listen, my favorite author is Jaquavis Coleman, and I also, James Baldwin is the greatest writer. But my favorite author, if we're talking about stories or what have you, is Jaquavis. But I just want to say S.A. Cosby is super dope. I finished one of his. I'm like 1.5 books down. He only has a bibliography of 5 books. So before the end of this year, I'll have finished all 5 books because he's really that dope. Like he tells great stories. It's very suspenseful. It's murder mysteries. There's all kinds of stuff going on. And he's a brother from the South, so that adds to it as well. So
well, Jimmy gaslit me when I said he is fire, and he was like, "Mar just says everybody's fired." Now
it's not that you said he was fire, right? Because people are fire.
My top 5, dog, hands down.
After one book, you said he was one of the top 5 authors of all time. I said, dog, one book.
You haven't even gotten to the King of Ashes is fire, but
super.
You haven't gotten to some of his other great work, like this one joint he did. That's
no spoilers, bro.
No, but it's funny. Like it's so funny.
So here's what I'll say. I just think that it's like if I hear a rapper today, right? And I hear his album, and this album is fire, and I'm like, yo, he's a top 5 rapper of all time. You wouldn't allow me to say that.
But that's not what I did. I went down a rabbit hole. You're at like 2. I'm at like.
Listen. He only got 5 books, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people out here with a bibliography of 30, 40, 50. Like, he got 5 books.
You said only 5. Like, that's not, I know. I mean, listen, man,
in that space, that's light work.
I love
Go ahead, Cole.
Yeah, it is. In the murder mystery space, that's definitely light work. But, Agatha Christie got like 720 of them doing. But
and most of them is trash.
But I listen. I didn't say it was good work. I'm just saying she got like 700.
But my only point was books. I never disagreed about the brother's talent. I was just saying that to call someone a top 5 of all time. And by the way, this wasn't because you still haven't read all 5 of his books, right?
So listen, I need you to get to Razor Blade of Tears, and also,
I get that. So you've read 3 of his books.
All right. Listen, as much as I love this, I want to get to the topic because I gotta.
I got you. Read those two, and we'll talk again. That's all I got. Now I'm gonna roll the clip, y'all.
FOE.
Stop throwing a fit. You're throwing a tantrum. Stop being a little boy. You're whining and crying about something that's ultimately your fault.
I can't hear it.
Yeah. Stop blaming it on other people. It's
your
fault. Because here's the deal. It's like, well, slavery. The richest black people on God's green earth are African Americans. If slavery never happened, then you would be in a grass hut. Yeah. Right. Well, we need reparations. Your reparations are that you get to live in America. You're welcome.
So, Jim, you couldn't hear that. Jimmy. I don't think Jimmy can hear anything. Jimmy said,
Jim.
He did something. But everybody in the comments, did you hear that? I will
Jim,
play.
can you hear us, sir?
All right, he's going out and he's coming back in. But listen, I played that clip because I need y'all to start to understand, not y'all in the audience, but everybody else that gets this. We are at war. And I know people will say, well, it's just words. It's just words. But words are the signal. Words are the canary in the coal mine. And they about to do some janky shit. They've been doing janky shit, and more janky shit's coming. And these folks are plumb evil. And I mean, I could go on and on and on about it, but I feel like, you know, they gaslight us at every possible turn, as if everything, forget slavery. What about everything that came after slavery? Like Reconstruction, Black codes, Jim Crow, all the lynchings, crack cocaine. Like there's so many things that have been attacked or been used to attack Black people. I think that's like you're being intellectually dishonest or flat out lying, because I don't even think he has the capacity to be intellectually dishonest. He's just a liar. So Jim, you said you didn't hear it, right?
I didn't hear when you played. For some reason, when you clicked it, it messed my sound up. But I've watched that clip before. I saw what clip you were playing, so I've seen it before online. I don't really have any thoughts about it. I don't even want to give Bo any energy, like, because to me, I don't even believe half of the stuff these people say. I don't even think they believe it, but what they do know is they know how to garner attention. Because what happens is when you speak to people in that language, you're speaking to people who are inferior. You're making them feel better about themselves, right? So a person's opinion of me is not my business. So you can talk that craziness all you want to. I know what you're doing, right? I see between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Your handshake ain't matching your smile. I see what's going on. So therefore, there's no reason for me to get upset or for me to, you know, carry on. Like, because you're being, like you said, intellectually dishonest, but you're speaking to a people, right? That are inferior, and because they are inferior, they feel like, okay, he's telling me why, you know, people should feel excited about being. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're doing. I see between the lies, bro. Like this, so for me, it's not really much to say about it. Like, you know, so much success to you, even if you wish me the opposite.
What do you think, Core? Core's running parlays again. So we lost Jim, now we lost Core. Oh,
I'm here, bro.
I ain't even running parlays, man. I'm responding to some of the foolishness on my Facebook page.
I want to talk about that too, by the way.
It's ridiculous that people. So I be trying to tell people, man, that these folks don't love us, man. And I showed them the articles of the Confederacy where they said flat out that there is no Black person on the planet that they don't believe is part, you know, is not even human. Like, they don't even think we're human, right? I showed them the book Yorugu, where they talk about how they center everything white so that everything can be other, and that they can, like, I'm giving them the readings, I'm giving them the text. Listen, man.
I'm looking for mine now because Kamari trying
I
to
showed them. I don't know what else I could do, man.
But
I don't know why you waste your time, but that's either here nor there.
I haven't. So, Jim, I have a problem with what you're saying, but I'll come to it in a minute. I haven't finished this book yet. I started it. I haven't finished it. But, Jim, you are a highly educated brother.
Yes.
Dealing with people who cannot read below a 4th, 5th, or 6th grade level.
Mm-hmm.
And part of us doing content is to bring awareness to the masses, to our people. Because some of us are like, oh, Candace Owens is great. Bitch ain't great. She lies all the time.
Whoa.
Don't get how you can even defend her. So just
I'm not defending her. I defend any, like, you calling someone a bitch. Like, I'm defending that. Like, that's kind of wild.
To our tribe, she's not part of our gang. So
you call her a bitch though.
So what? Why? She's not part of us. Call it what it is. We gotta start telling it like it is. We gotta call a thing a thing.
I hear you, bro. I was just raised different. Like,
she could be complete.
I mean, I was just raised different, bro. Like, you know, she could be a complete devil, but I'm not. You know.
So listen, Y'all rock with me in real life. I do not use those language for our sisters in real life. I would never. I would give y'all permission to smack the shit out of me if I did that in real life to one of our people. She ain't our people. She's an enemy. She's an op.
Yeah, but I don't believe. See,
I
here's my
don't
thing.
disagree with that statement, but yeah, I'm not going where you went, Kamari.
That's fine. You don't
And
got to.
only because, no, and listen, not because you're not allowed to feel the way you feel, right? But because in the grand scheme of things, right, she's still black.
She's not.
Right.
I disagree. I would debate you on that all day, every day.
I wouldn't listen, man. The one thing that I won't debate nobody on is their blackness, right?
I'm not even talking about that. Even if he says she's all the things that and she is all the things, I just don't think that is, calling her name is uncalled for. Like,
I mean, you just called that.
Listen.
I said even if she is the devil, I'm still not going to call her a bitch. Is what I said. I said even if she is.
You just called her a devil, but it's all good.
I didn't call her a devil because I don't think she is a devil. So I didn't call her a devil. I said even if she is, I don't think she is a devil. So I didn't call her a devil.
This woman sit up here and said George Floyd died on an overdose. This woman sat and said George Floyd died of overdose. Let me do it. Sounds like Umar. This woman sat here and said George Floyd died of overdose, as if we did not watch this man die and cry for his mama on TV. But we shouldn't give those type folks no reprieve, no respect, none of it.
I didn't say that you should, but I mean, I don't know, man. That language kind of rough, bro.
Yeah, but here's my point though. My point is, so do I agree with that? No, I don't agree with what she said. But does that this is my whole thing, right? You get so emotional and angry at these people, and listen, man. Bruce Lee said it best, man. Like you can't let your enemy even get you to show emotion because you already lost once you do that. Those are the words of Bruce Lee, not me. But
Bruce said you need emotional content, right? Look at the star. You need emotional content. So Bruce, I'm cool on Bruce, right? And this isn't emotion. This is just calling it what it is.
But when you let someone get you out of your bag to the point where you're calling someone out of their name, they've already won. Because the fact of the matter is going, and this is relevant to the clip you showed, by the way. These people don't even believe the shit they say half the time. They're doing it to invoke emotion. You're giving them exactly what they want. Listen, man.
No. So listen, this is where I disagree. Like sometimes we offshoot a thing too much. It's okay to have emotion, but emotion for the right thing. We should have the emotion to protect our folks. Like, it's funny. I'm watching all the Stephen A. talking about Jasmine Crockett. So people will say she has too much emotion. I say bullshit. I say that's a fact. That's a factor of respectability politics. We ain't gotta have no respect for them.
I mean, for me, I don't. And again, I don't. I have no feeling one way or the other. I don't think that her emotion is bad. I do see where she's a little, in my opinion, a little bit performative is what I'll say. Because I've seen her like when the camera's not on and all that, and you don't get all the sister girl, you don't get all that. So to me, it's a little bit performative, right? That's my opinion. It's my opinion. You disagree all you want to.
Disingenuous also, right? You're performative. I'm performative. Corey's performative, right? We all do different things with different places. But to sit here and challenge her blackness, Stephen A.
Okay, I'm about to say, get that straight. Never, because I don't challenge Candace Owens' blackness or hers.
Ain't black, but Jasmine Crockett, like, I don't even understand how he has the audacity to say anything about anybody. He's a sports commentator. For crying.
Listen, people have taken him out of that space where people are talking about him running for office. Now, do I agree with all that? No. Do I agree with him? Listen, for me, he just leave. I don't even know what the point of him talking about her is. Like, honestly, like, and that's where I'm at with it. Like, what's the point of you even talking about her? Right? We all can have opinions on whatever, but everything ain't got to be said. That's the problem. The problem is we got to learn to like keep some shit to ourselves. We share too much at this point, and that's what the real problem is.
Well, if that's the case, we might as well just turn off our YouTube page and all our stuff.
No, they're gonna get these bars. But what I'm talking, but what I'm saying is, there's certain things I won't share. There were certain things I won't say. Right? Listen, man. I was just looking at Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And early in the book, he talks about the idea of we spend too much time, right, being upset at people and chastising people instead of building our own thing. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's like the work that we do is so important to me is because I ain't gotta to be angry about what such and such said. You hear what such and such said? They said it to get that emotion out of you. Let's build something.
I'll be angry for both of you.
Yeah, I mean, you really are. You straight called a woman a bitch. Like, wow.
Tubman was mad at all those Jekylls, all of them, and she took action. Her emotion fueled action. That's what you're supposed to do. Then what? You don't think she was emotional about this at all? Didn't feel no kind of way?
Well, it's not about not feeling any kind of way. It's about like if you consider that you're at war and that's your enemy. It's like you got to be strategic. Like being emotional gets you nowhere.
But sometimes you have to use that fuel from emotion to get somewhere. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and also sometimes things just ain't even worthy of responding to.
So the reason why I wanted to respond to this today is because that line of thinking that he has been around for over 100 years. It's in all of white media. That's why I call mass media the devil, right? They spew lies about black people all the time. And they give these bullshit ass lines that black people should be thankful for being here because we wouldn't be in grass huts. Well, guess what? Had you not raped the fucking continent, we would be in castles with all the other kings and queens. But nobody is saying that. And I'm really tired of it. It's like we just want to placate to the masses because they're white. Again, going back to Stephen A, it's like, oh, you know what he's going to do, so you should just soft shoe around him.
Soft shoe around who?
The president. Some other president. That was his whole thesis around Jasmine Crockett.
You know, all right, so you went all over the place with that one, but I do think that people have been and will continue to push back against that thought. But I just feel like what tends to happen, and you know, Corey's post that he put up, talked about that, how people use statistics and how they do this thing where we give them so much energy is actually the opposite effect. They end up making money on that kind of shit. Like we talk about these folks, and all we're doing when we do this is it make them more important to their other people, right? The people that they're speaking to. Right, when you start to respond to them, and this happens with Old Boy, right? Old Boy became popular because he agitated so many folks, and you know it's the Floyd Mayweather effect. When Floyd went to be Money May, he realized that hate is just as strong as love in terms of commerce. Whether you love me or you hate me, you're gonna watch, right? And so when you react, so what happens is when you react to these folks like that, you actually are helping. You're helping them in the algorithm.
Yeah, but fuck the algorithm, right? Let's tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Because, oh boy, you're talking about the strategy. That strategy has been working to be able to get them to be able to dismantle black rights. And that's happening right now in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we're partial. So I gotta watch what I say this because I'm not going to say we're to blame. But what I'm saying is by us feeding into that nonsense, we make him more popular. We platform this person. We give them a bigger platform. If he has no effect on us, his people won't resonate with him the way they do.
Sadly, again, mass media is a devil. Mass media is really a major reason why he's even in the office right now, because he does such outlandish things and they run it. They run it like without merit at all. But all right, but I got one more clip. We're not going to be here all night, y'all. But we want to hear, what do y'all think about that clip? Tell us what y'all think. Where'd Corey go? There he is. There he is. All right, let's run this clip, y'all.
Monday, Cyber Tuesday, whatever.
Damn, we gotta remove this.
Fuck them deals, bro. Everything you need, you got right now. We're gonna cancel Christmas. Let's just do it collectively.
Okay.
What do we have to lose?
Nothing at all.
You literally have nothing to lose. You explain to your children what's going on in this country, man. Fuck that fantasy shit. Fuck that. We too far gone for fantasy, bro. This ain't no happy time in America. You know what my family used to do for Christmas? They used to keep traditions that came out of the South going. They used to give us apples and oranges for Christmas because that's sometimes all people would afford. And at some point, it was more so about a tradition of apple and oranges nourishment. You gifting somebody nourishment, something that's good for their body. Also, something that they was growing themselves.
And just real quick, I love everything he's talking about, but technically that's not from the South. That is a tradition straight from Africa.
You come from that real South, nigga. I folks from Thomas and Georgia. They got nigga day out there. You don't know nothing about that. I'm proposing a Black Friday blackout and we canceling Christmas. Because if you want protest them, with your time. Because we ain't all got time to protest. We do all got money. And a lot of y'all finna go in debt for Christmas, and then y'all gonna wait on them taxes to come back so you can get back on your feet. Fuck that. We telling our kids what's going on in this country. We telling our kids we are in the midst of being underneath a fascist regime.
Tell it like it is.
Tell your kids that we are on the precipice of real fascism. We are watching fascism take place in real time. When a nigga is deploying the National Guard on the streets, when they have ICE agents who can break any federal law, these ICE agents ain't got no body cams on. They're breaking the law. They got no knock warrants. They're getting paid buku money. They're hiding their faces. No, fuck that. We canceling Christmas. And at the top of the year, everybody should file exempt.
Ooh. Everybody files it for 6 months to June.
6
baby.
months till June. I'm dead ass. Y'all got to do something. And these are things that's very actionable. You don't need 100. You don't need it. Buy your kids some shit throughout the year. Stop putting all the emphasis of your parenthood on Christmas. Stop waiting till Christmas to show niggas you love them with gifts. Show niggas you love them throughout the year with time.
We talk about that all the time. Corey talks about it all the time. People act like they never been loved, so they don't know how to show love.
This is true. That shit ain't happening though, for one. And for two, we all got money. No, we don't. All right, no, we don't. That's my thing with that clip was we all got money. That's the only thing I disagree. We all don't have money. The data will show. The data plays that out. But outside of that, though, I understand the sentiment, and it's not a thing that's kind of new. People have been talking about this before.
None of this stuff's new, Jim.
No, I mean, listen, no idea is original. There's nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done. The GOAT said that. So anyway, with all that being said, I love boys content, so you ain't gonna get me to say nothing bad about it. It's just that I just didn't like the thing that we all got money because no, we don't.
How do you feel about it, Jimmy? Jimmy, I think you don't want to express your feelings.
I really will express my feelings. I mean, listen, to me, everything is about actionable items. That was the whole point of like what I was saying about if people show emotion to those things. To me, it's about what are you going to do about it, right? This person said that we're better off. All right, so what are you going to do about it? And that's what it really boils down to. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to take action? How are you going to do something different? What is your response to that?
So
before you talk about responsibility, the ability to respond, what are you going to do?
Should we cancel Christmas? Is that doable?
I don't celebrate Christmas, so for me, I've been canceled Christmas. I canceled Christmas years ago.
So will you go on a campaign and say fuck Christmas?
I've been saying that for the last 15 years.
No, in that way, say fuck Christmas to me.
Fuck Christmas, fuck Easter. Like, yeah, I mean, what you want me to say? Like,
let me get it again. Let me get that. Let me get you on the Submarine stream.
I don't celebrate Christmas, right? Because listen, here's what you say?
Fuck Christmas.
No, fuck Christmas. Listen, Christmas at this point, I mean, everything is all about consumerism at this point, right? Because who the hell is the Easter Bunny? Where he come from? Why what we talking about? Fuck Easter too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just not put Christmas out there. What else we gonna say?
Damn, I think 3 F-bombs out of Jimmy today. Yes.
Listen, man.
Wow. Get that
Listen, man. You try to get us demonetized. I'm just saying, like, I've been on that. I have no idea what Corey is doing over there, bro. Corey look like he trying to.
He got a bomb.
Y'all have no idea what Corey doing, bro. Corey like he's sending happy pics to his wife or something. What you doing, bro?
I don't think he can hear us now.
Yeah, I don't think he can either, man. Like, yo, I'm about to take him off screen. What's Corey doing, bro? Corey, what you doing?
All right, so listen, we're having a great conversation, but don't forget about our Bitcoin
Yo,
giveaway.
my fault, yo. My computer acting crazy. My phone acting crazy. I'm trying to fix this shit. Nothing is working. Nothing is working correctly.
It's up there like this. Like, what the? Yeah, what's he doing, bro? Like,
I'm trying to fix this shit. There's nothing working, man.
man, you look like you over there ordering a $40 date or something, man. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Parlays, man. He run a parlays. He don't run $40 dates, man. Yeah, slander our brother like that.
That's no slander. It was a joke. Listen. You know, this is what it is. They 60 these days anyway. Inflation.
Like 100. Somebody said 200. They said somebody. I don't know if it was Don that shared this. Oh.
If it ain't Don, you don't put Don out there. If it ain't Don.
Nah, but listen, Don
smut on Don name, man.
I wouldn't smut on Don name. I would never smut Don. You know what I mean?
Pause. Oh God.
We don't need pause, man. We don't need
oh.
Don has declared that we don't
need ultra pause.
No, Don Johnson has declared we do not need pause anymore.
For that you do. Tell me I would never smut Don. Why what are you talking about?
You don't. No. You didn't see that fire post Don shared with me the other day?
I saw what Don just put in the chat.
What'd he say?
He paused you. Yo. Oh man, we off the rails right now, man. No, let's get to some of these comments, man, so we can get out of here, beloved.
Hold on. Let me do one more thing. We'll get to all the comments. I swear. Just bear with me 1 second.
While you do whatever it is you're doing, I just want to tell everybody, like, we excited. Tomorrow morning we are at E9, right? And for those that are in Philadelphia who know what E9 is, you know how big of a deal it is for us to be able to, share our message of Black love at E9. We'll be there tomorrow morning, 9:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Also this week was super busy, bro. Like this week was super busy. So I want to thank everybody that donated and also showed love and shared their time and energy. Yesterday we had our gala for Inspiring Minds, right? The nonprofit that I'm a member of. Yeah, and it was a super turnout, great night. We honored some nonprofits and we had just a good time. DJ food, the whole nine. Kamari actually showed up. You know what I'm saying? I got Kamari at the house.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm still tired. That's deadline time, man. I only came up for Jimmy, even though he slandered me the whole time we getting there.
Yeah.
But hold on.
So I saw Cookie's message. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Joe. I wanted to share this with everybody.
Stop with all the pause and the no homo shit. I'm sick of it. These young niggas, they so insecure. What is it about you that makes you think I'm thinking about something else? Can't say nothing around young niggas. I'm ordering chicken the other day. I say, hey, man, y'all got any dark meat? Whoa, yo, Paul. Pause what? I'm ordering chicken. Why are you thinking about dick? What is wrong with you?
It's the music.
Me and can't even eat hot dogs and bananas no goddamn more because y'all making us feel. I ain't pausing shit. A grown ass man, I know what I'm talking about. If I want to eat a banana, I'm gonna eat a goddamn banana. Pause. You thinking about cock? I'm eating food. Knock it off.
So thank you to Don Johnson for sharing that with me. Tag me on Facebook. He's the real one out there.
Yeah, and he just paused you too.
I ain't paused.
Don just paused you too, man. Hey, Cookie. The funny thing is, I usually share it from the By the Hood. We always stream from the By the Hood page. I usually share it to my personal page, but didn't do that because we got right into the proceedings this evening. So I apologize for that, but. Yeah, man, you wilding right now. But anyway, what I was saying is thank you to everybody that showed up and showed love. A lot of people donated too to the organization, so I want to say thank you.
Yeah, y'all got me for a couple of dollars, but it's for a good cause.
Hey, listen, man, it goes to the babies, man. Listen, we taking babies to Ghana next year.
Listen, those are my action items. So when I'm enraged, I am funneling my rage to some positive.
By the way, I'm not telling you not to be enraged. I'm just talking about I'm
telling you, you take that rage and you funnel it.
I understand, but what I'm saying is, some of these people and some of the things they say, we're feeding into it. We actually make them
Listen, media has always been bullshit. I understand that, Jimmy. They've been lying for a long time. Still sad, still tragic, still something to be upset about.
Listen, man.
But
only, in the words of Marvin Gaye, man, only love can conquer hate, man. So I want to spend my energy time in actionable items building.
I don't believe that, though. I don't.
Okay.
I believe love amongst ourselves helps to conquer hate only through unity amongst ourselves. But sometimes you just got to smack a bitch. That's all I got, man.
What's up with you and the B word tonight, man? Somebody pissed you off?
The B word is a person, thing. It's a noun, man. Person, place. All right? Don't be offended, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You out of pocket, man.
Listen, man, sometimes you got to be like Wayne Brady.
What's that? With a white chick?
No, smack a bitch.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, man. Get to the comments, man.
All right. So again, thank you, Ray Gunn, for the super chat.
Appreciate you, beloved.
All right, Anthony here. Justin E. Peterson loves the title of the show. Yes, he does. Hate him too. He's a punk ass.
I gotta play that clip next week, the Tariq Nasheed clip. You called it. You my favorite coon. Greatest clip ever. All right, so Ryan says I would try it, but I don't like throwing up. LSD was used on the end of the Vietnam War to cure heroin addicts and to cure my fentanyl and heroin urges. Oh man, listen, congratulations, whatever you did to.
Don't people tripping on LSD want to jump out windows sometimes? It has a thing. It's a question.
I don't engage in the proclivities, man. Like, the worst thing that I put in my system is probably extra cheese pizza. But outside of that, I don't do no drugs. I don't drink. I don't smoke. None of that. So I can't tell you about LSD, Fetty Wap, cocaine. I don't even smoke grass. Like, I don't do none of that. So I can't tell you about none of that.
Well, listen, I plan on becoming a major weed head at some point. I'm planning that out.
Planning it out is wild. What do you mean you planning? Why are you planning that out? You want to go full Rasta, man?
I want to be full at earth and peace, love, peace, and hair grease, man. Hey, Ryan says LSD reconfiguration in my mind made me quit dope. I'm 5 years, 113 days, clean.
Congratulations.
That's dope, man. Congratulations for that, man. That's awesome. Salutes to you for that, brother. All right.
That's when my joint was messing up. Duh.
Okay. Well, I don't care.
Cool. You're
rich.
Rich.
Why your people always attacking me, Rich? What's going on, man? It's like
you probably deserve it. Who knows what you said? Rich, I want to ask you a question. Rich, were you the person that came on this show and told us to look up S.A. Cosby? Because I wasn't sure if it was you or not.
I think he was.
Okay.
I don't think Rich's friends like me too much.
What you say though? You must have said something wild.
Nah, somebody Rich shared Dr. Mark's comments to Queen Flip about sucker, and I said I think I said in Philly being called a sucker is a cuss word, and then some of the people was like, well, Dr. Mark is a sucker, and you must be a sucker too because you like Dr. Mark.
Damn, really?
Yo, they go at me on Rich's page. It's hilarious.
I think the other funny thing is people don't recognize that Mark is two sides to Mark Lamont Hill. Mark is still from North Philly, man.
And that's what I said. I think I might have said he made us proud to show he's got Philly in him. Something like that. Yep. It's rage bait hustle. Sales slow to talk about black people. That's a fact.
And that's Ray Gun. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
All right. Anthony says white people need to be immigrated to America for their wealth and survival way more than us being enslaved. 2 words, Mansa Musa.
Yeah.
Mari, that lady really rubbed you the wrong way. She didn't rub me at all.
Yeah, she do. You out here calling her B word. She must have,
Oh, I hope she goes in traffic and plays in traffic and stays there.
Yo.
She would do the black community making a better place. All right, and thanks for all the wishes, y'all. Thanks for the love. Absolutely, man. Again, congratulations again for the newborn coming up.
Yes.
I hope it's a masculine child.
And may your first child be a masculine child. It's a Godfather reference for those who didn't catch that one. I still need you to watch part 3 though, man. But I see the here nor there.
several times, man. It's trash. I don't need
It's
to
not true. Godfather Part 3 is not trash.
do any and every day of the week, every year of the year. All right, Stephen A is the last person to talk about emotions. He yells like his hairline is growing back because of it. That's funny. The word is true. Okay, I agree. Now, yeah, I agree. Fuck Stephen A. Smith too. All right, you got to be like a boxer. If your emotions control you, you will get knocked out. You got knocked the fuck out, man. You got to know how to channel it in other areas. Crockett District is a jungle. I don't listen. All these jungle stats, all these black quote unquote crime stats, I believe they're all made up, but y'all rock out. Y'all rock out. All right, Floyd needed that Mexican hate to make money. You know what? I brought that up a couple weeks ago, Dwight. Jimmy said there's always been race in boxing, but I said Floyd strategically used Mexican and the race divide there, the race clash there, to fuel his pockets. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad.
Listen, I said it's been racing all sports. One of the reasons that the WNBA is popping now, whether people want to admit it or not, is the dynamic between those two young ladies.
Sure.
The reason the NBA got saved is with the dynamic between the Magic and Bird races.
Away from the point that he used to put money in his pocket. That's all I said.
No, I'm saying, but a lot of people do it. Race hustling has been a thing since the beginning of time.
All right, CK only got large because he figured out how to rage bait people, black people, immigrants, LGBT.
Can you go back to the previous comment? I want to see. I missed that comment. How does us having an opinion about the clip change anything, though? It doesn't. I mean, having an opinion. Listen, you're entitled. Everybody's entitled to have their opinion. But what tends to happen is when you consistently give your opinion about things like that, you make that person bigger because the folks that he's speaking to, they see that he has an effect on certain people, so they start to follow them more. That script has been run several times throughout history. That's all I was saying.
Okay. Don Johnson says, I don't think it's worth the conversation and energy.
He said, I don't think it's not worth the conversation and energy. He's actually saying we should talk about it, you know.
All right, let me reread it again. I read it too fast. I don't think it's not worth the conversation and energy. Hey, Adrian, you late, but you're still here. That's all that matters. Appreciate you being here. All right, Cloud TJ says, unfortunately, that will never happen, brother. Consumerism is the makeup of America. That's a fact.
Agreed.
Consumerism is a drug, y'all. We don't realize it, but it really is. Cancel everything and file exempt. I believe it when I see it. In theory, it sounds good, but then there's application.
Yeah, true. That's Don pausing you.
Don, how you gonna pause? You gave me the pause anthem, man. The anti-pause anthem. All right, hey, Joyful, how you doing?
Joyful, Lord, we adore thee.
Okay, Lauren. Y'all switched up on me. I keep going to do it. Listen, go to Black Wolf Rebels on YouTube.com. That's where you find all things great.
Jamil, what up, though? Detroit's in the building. You're getting paused again.
Hey, yo, listen. Dark me pause. Hey, Moore, what up, hey, Moore?
Hey, Moore, what's really good? Yes, that's the plan. That's our plan. Next summer, we're trying to, it's a lot of organizing that goes into that, but that's the goal. Or we got to start, you know, our executive director was saying last night, we got to start small by getting the kids passports first, right? So that's what we're working on now. We raising capital to get the kids the passports, but the goal is to take about 10 of the kids from our program to Ghana to see the motherland. I'll be on the trip too. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
I contribute to that because, you know, I helped. I don't know if you noticed, Jimmy, but PABJ helped send kids to Paris, send black kids to Paris.
Yeah, I do know that. I
actually helped with that. And yes, they had to get the passports, but, you know, from what I understand, they don't want to do Paris no more. They want to go to Africa. So
yeah, we got to get them the passports. And after that is the shots. But that's the goal, Jarrell. We really about that life, man. That's what we doing, man. We really out here doing this stuff, not just talking about it. And that's what I like to do. Hey, Dr. Chaz.
Let me know about it, Jimmy, too, because, hey, I might be a chaperone, you know. I
got you, bro. I got you. Got you.
What up?
Got you.
Okay, Dave Chappelle.
So Bitcoin has been on PayPal. They're talking about now accepting it. I think it looks. It's all about adoption. It's all about the long term. In fact, Kamari, I want to share with him that the stuff I showed you yesterday I was working on. It's going to be in the village. I'm not going to,
You
open
ready
up
to
to
show it?
everybody yet.
Show it?
I'm not going to open up there. I just want to give him a little bit of just a little taste of what I've been working on.
Okay.
So, and I was telling Jarrell this yesterday. I'm working on a lot of things in terms of, but this is going to be available to the village first. But I'll share with you guys just a little bit real fast, Kamari, just to show them what I'm working on. So everybody knows that real estate is my business and Bitcoin is how I save. But I've been working on kind of showing the benefit of combining the two asset classes, right? So I have the theory that those of us that adopt Bitcoin as our way to save, and we can use it in conjunction with real estate, will allow us to build wealth for our families in a different way than those that just ignore it. So because I operate in two spaces, a lot of my real estate friends be like, yo, you crazy for, working with Bitcoin the way you do. But then on the Bitcoin side, they say, why do you even still buy real estate? And what I'm trying to tell both sides is it's not an either or, it's a both. And here is my logic and reasoning. So I'll share this for a second. I'll make this application available to the village soon. But here's what I've been working on, right? It's called the Bricks in Bitcoin strategy. So let me share this real fast.
Hold on, I'll take that off. Here we go. That's pretty. That's pretty.
So I've actually built out this calculator that I'm gonna share with the village first, but it's called the Bricks in Bitcoin strategy. So this is something I've been working on. So what this does is, as a matter of fact, Kamara, you know what? I could take this part right now and I'm gonna put this on the site. So let me start from scratch. This strategy is what I call the Bricks in Bitcoin strategy. It's the idea of combining real estate with Bitcoin. Say, hey, yo, you messed it up. Leave it the way it was, bro.
I want you to have the focus of them.
All right, I'm gonna let you produce. This is what you call live content. But I want to show the calculator as I break it down. All right, but here we go. So the strategy is called the Bricks in Bitcoin strategy. The idea behind this strategy is instead of picking one asset class over another, if you can combine them, this will make you have a lot more wealth for yourself and your family as time goes on, right? Because what tends to happen over time is Bitcoin, although it is volatile, it's still going one way. It's the hardest money on earth. But the fact of the matter is, if you use real estate, not necessarily as a store of value, but as a business, it can work in the same way that a miner can in terms of kicking off cash flow to help you acquire more Bitcoin. And when you combine them together, and I'll show you what the math looks like, it can help you just achieve a far level of wealth. So by me, I can have less property than someone else. I can, just theoretically speaking, I can have 5 doors. Someone can have 25 doors. And over a 15, 20, 30-year period, I will have more money than them by combining these asset classes as opposed to just focusing on the one asset class, right? So I'll explain it by showing you, the calculator that I've built out. It's called the Bricks in Bitcoin strategy, B&B. It's a little old to my favorite show, The Wire, but I digress. But here's what it is. You combine the stability of real estate with the growth potential of Bitcoin to create exponential wealth over time. This is based on, and I can change it, and I'll show you how you change it. But say the property appreciates about 5% annually, right? Bitcoin's projected CAGR, for those who don't know what CAGR is your compound annual growth rate. If you just Google or look up the compound annual growth rate, it's a lot higher than 30% for Bitcoin. So saying 30% is being conservative, but I'll show you how you can even be more conservative than 30%, and it still works out in your favor, right? So here's the calculator that I've built. If you look at real estate, let's just say you take a property. Let's say the property is worth, let's make it 250,000, and let's be conservative. Let's bring the annual appreciation rate down to about 4%, right? Let's say Bitcoin, you have no Bitcoin right now, but let's say you want to take your CAGR to about, I said 30. Let's make it 25, and let's say that your property that's worth 250, after you pay all expenses, you are able to then take $250 a month and put it into Bitcoin, right? That's after all expenses you put up for reserve for replacement. You've paid whatever mortgage, taxes, blah, blah, blah. You have a cash flow of $250. Now you're saying, what if I don't have a cash flow of $250? If you don't have a cash flow of $250, you probably shouldn't have bought the property to begin with. But now let's say you have a cash flow of $250. Your projected wealth over a 30-year period, right? The property at that point will be worth about $810,000. Your Bitcoin will be worth over $10 million. And your total wealth will be 11.5 million, right? This is what it looks like. If you see these 3 lines, right? The blue line is the real estate. It's going up, but it's going up steady and slow. The orange is the Bitcoin, and the black is the combination of using both together. So I know some will say, Why would I buy real estate? I could just take it all in Bitcoin if Bitcoin's going to go up that way. But the actual real estate helps smooth the ride out. Over that period of time, it's not going to go straight up. There'll be, like we had a week this week where it'll fall down. But by having that real estate, and the real estate is acting as your business, it's acting somewhat as a miner to kick off the money to help you buy the Bitcoin. So that is the idea of combining the two. And you can see a year by year breakdown here. So the way the application will work, you can see where you'll be at in year 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 30 years. I've programmed this out to 30 years. But let's just say you do this for a 20-year period. Over a 20-year period, you still can have 1.689 million. The property alone will only be about $500,000. But you see, by combining the two, what it does to your wealth over time. So this is the B&B strategy, the bricks and Bitcoin strategy. And this is what the actual application looks like. So, hope you can get some value from that.
No, that was dope, brother. That was dope.
There you go. And by the way, thank you, Kamari, because you helped me, because I'm gonna cut that out and put it on the site to kind of explain how everything works. So that is I was trying to also
isolate you so you can ISO and just do your thing, but
also I want to answer this question, because Steve said you could borrow against a portion of your stack and never sell and avoid capital gains taxes. That part is also true. But let me share this to you real quick, Steve. I'm glad you said that, because it's something else that I built into this this calculator, right? That I want you to be able to see too, because you can use this similar to how people use insurance products or whatever. Let's say I had a property right now is worth 250, but let's just say I had 100,000. Let's say I had a bunch of equity in it, and if you see on the calculator here, in the middle it says initial investment. Let's say I take the initial investment and I go get a $50,000, take 50 out of the crib. Now, mind you still want to make sure if you do this, you can still cash flow. But let's just say. Let's make it imperfect. Let's make it like $54,000. So you take $54,000, still got your CAGR 25, monthly, $250. Look what happens to your wealth over a 30-year period. You're talking about having $55 million. And by the way, this is being conservative, by the way, right? Bitcoin's CAGR is actually over 100. I'm being mad conservative. So let's just say I take it down from 25. Let's say the compound annual growth starts to slow down and it's only at 15% now, right? You still are talking about having close to $6 million total running this B&B strategy. So to me, this right here is just showing the numbers, right? And I'm talking about being conservative. Let's just say that it actually does accomplish that 30% CAGR, right? And remember, 30 is also conservative. But let's just say it does accomplish that. It accomplishes a 30% CAGR. Now you're talking about cracking 100 M's. Anyway, point being, you can see how this works, how the calculator works. The village will get access to this, fairly shortly. It's almost done. In fact, you guys actually helped me finish it tonight, because I'm going to put that video on there. But, it is what it is. That's the B&B strategy. So appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to share that, Kamari. That's all I got for this evening, man. So you got anything else before we start to do this giveaway?
What's the hashtag, y'all? What's the hashtag?
We need a hashtag, y'all. Give us a hashtag to do our giveaway.
Birthday, Jacob. Hold on. I didn't know.
Hold up.
Happy birthday. Happy.
Hold up. We missed a bunch of comments. That's why.
All right, let's go back up.
They were slandering me for talking about Godfather 3. Everybody called Godfather 3 trash. That's because you're watching it through the lens. It's not a gangster movie. It's a real estate movie.
Basura.
He called it flaming Basura.
But technically, hold on. Isn't every Godfather movie a real estate movie, right? Because they moved from Italy to the U.S. They brought a Jinko, got the storefront, sell olive oil. That's real estate, right? Then they got the property in Long Island. I think it was Long Island or Queens. Then they moved to Vegas.
I agree. However, I think the first two are more of a family movie than even real estate. I think the third one is a straight real estate movie.
The third one's a family movie too.
All of them have a hit of family. But I think the third one is a straight. When you watch it through the lens of this is a real estate movie, it hits different.
Okay.
If you're looking at it for the gangsterism and the shooting and all that, that's not what it is. It's like it's
a whole helicopter shoot out a boardroom.
It's the gangster version of Glenn Ross. It's a real estate movie.
Okay. It's all real estate. It's all family. Listen, you got nepotism to the max. You got what is it when blood relatives want to be with one another? What do they call that again?
Whoa, when blood relatives do what?
Want to get together with each other. They had that in the movie.
Incest?
Incest. They had incest in the movie. You know, the cousin and the new godfather. You know, she got dumped because he wanted to be the godfather.
Just all I'm saying is watch part 3 through the lens of it being a real estate movie and it hits different. That's all I'm saying. I know y'all think it's trash, and that's okay.
Immobiliari.
Listen, man, Immobiliari was the entity that they was trying. I mean, it's also an LLC movie.
There we go.
It's a movie about LLC, Immobiliari LLC.
There we go. All right. I mistyped. It's not worth the time and energy.
All right, so you agree with me then. All right, Don. I thought it is what it is.
Yeah. We're gonna send money for the trip. All right, so we got some donations.
All right, Steve. So Steve, if you go to my bio, there's an actual Zephy link. We use the Zephy, but let me see if I can get that for you, beloved.
So Jigga, this is super dope. Congratulations to you on your 50th anniversary rotation around the sun.
Yes.
Brother, appreciate you being here. You are a valued member in the community.
Appreciate you. Also, I want to shout out the Philadelphia Tribune. They was in the building last night. They said they're doing a write-up on our event. It should be in there on Tuesday, so salute to them.
Yep, they had to send the editor out. I had a nice long conversation with her.
Oh, did you? Look at you. Yo, you be moving and shaking. I didn't see you do all that.
Yeah. She's a former board member.
Of a PABJ?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's how you okay, got you. All right. So yeah, but so we got the message that
So Jimmy, what's the website? Inspiring Minds? Is that the website?
So yeah, I'm pulling it up now. I'm trying to get the Zephy joint. It's
Is it on the site or no?
Boom. Yeah. So I'm gonna send it to you now, beloved. I'm pulling it up right now.
Throw it in the just throw it in and throw it in the chat as a comment.
Yes, sir. That's what I'll do.
All right, Dr. Chad says I got a cousin raising her kids in Tanzania. That is super dope. Shout out to her. She's raising global citizens. And as we get prepared for Jimmy to share the link, let's think about what the Bitcoin giveaway hashtag is going to be.
Yes, please help us with that hashtag.
Yeah, I need a trip to Ghana. Me too, Dr. Chaz. I wanted to go this year. I wanted to go for New Year's, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe next year.
Yes. Drop this in the chat.
I think Jack Dorsey, the best Bitcoiner alive, no grift. What about old boy at damn, what's his name?
Michael Saylor?
Michael Saylor, yeah.
I think Jack Dorsey approaches it from a more strategic and a long-term thinking view. So Michael Saylor, Michael Saylor is a legend, and he's
I mean, the Bulls raising money, throwing rounds.
I mean, he's putting his capital where his mouth is. But Jack Dorsey is one of the reasons why a lot of people think that Jack Dorsey might be Satoshi Nakamoto, because what he's done with Cash App Low-Key. Cash App Low-Key is a Bitcoin company. People don't even realize that. Square itself is a Bitcoin company, and he's invested in so many things, from hardware wallets to mining to everything to help the network and everything grow. He's focused on not only small B but big B. So Jack Dorsey's definitely super legendary. And also like Jack Dorsey, because he be walking around looking like he mad homeless and just don't care. And Steve, like, you definitely could borrow against your stack. Man, listen, I could do a whole class on that.
You can do that with stocks too, by the way.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Shout out to all the S blocks, and that's not a prison thing. We talking about something else. So real estate as a business is a buffer cash flow safety net for Bitcoin. DCA ebbs and flows with the BNB strategy. Yes, Anthony, that's the idea. The idea is, so a lot of times what I see with Bitcoin is we have these crazy spikes up and down. And what tends to happen is people get a little bit scared when it drops. I gotta get out. I gotta sell. But the thing about having that property as your business is, I saw a brother, Chris Johnson, say something. And Chris Johnson is a Bitcoiner who has millions in Bitcoin. And I'm only sharing that because he shares it. And he says that the other day when Bitcoin was down, he said, I'm down 2 million a day. And something, but the point that he made that I was like, man, that's so true, is that when you stop caring about like the number on your portfolio, you know, and you only care about acquiring more of whatever asset that is, that's when you know you've reached another level. But real estate will help that happen. You say what? Would you say, Kamar?
You're rich as fuck. That's the level you reached.
So you care about the fluctuations day to day? Like, do you look at your portfolio every day?
Listen, man, yes. And listen, man, I work hard for money. So if I don't make money, I don't eat. So yes, I'm concerned about every.
I said your portfolio, not your cash flow.
Yes, I am concerned. You cut me off, brother. I am concerned about every ebb and flow. But that doesn't mean I get emotional and sell out. I'm not selling. But I'm like, damn, should I buy more? Should I reposition? Should I do something else? Should I buy more Bitcoin? But not to take away from what you're doing, because I feel like what you're doing is in overall asset allocation. Usually the thing is the stock market, where bonds is the anchor. You're saying real estate's the anchor, and Bitcoin is now the new stock market. So
it's hyper growth from a Kager standpoint. Like,
right.
it's hyper growth. Now the other part about that is, just adding to that, I'm a poor man, but I don't check my portfolio every day, because the thing is, I've done so much research into the assets that I have. Right? What'd you say?
You said that on this show. You check your portfolio every day.
But I haven't been. So what I'm telling you is, this is what I'm getting to, right? I'm getting to, because I haven't been trading as much as I used to, because I've been taking more of a long-term approach with leaps. And once I started doing that, and I've shared my text, I've shared all the information in terms of, like, the best leap book there is. I've shared it. I've been buying more leaps and less day trades. If you're in the village, you notice I don't post a lot about SPY as much as I used to, because I'm at a point now where if the setup is not exactly what I want, then I won't take it. I'll do more long-term approach. And in doing that, I don't check my portfolio every day anymore, right? Adrian's funny. I don't check my portfolio every day anymore. I'm just worried about stacking. I'm just want to stack.
Gotcha. All right, Anthony says Godfather 3 is fire.
Talk to him, Ant. Talk to him.
Think about the origins of Bank of America slavery. It will make a lot of sense. But okay.
Bank of America is actually the Bank of Italy, right? So it was an Italian bank, and they were being discriminated back in then. So
but there was a lot of mergers, and a lot of slavery money came and funded that bank. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I can trace it back to other entities now. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just haven't done that now. I haven't done the knowledge to say that. I know Wells Fargo. I can directly trace it back.
But that's the same thing. Like some of the banks that they acquired had direct lineage from slavery.
I'm just talking about the idea, like when they switched from the Bank of Italy, like that. Dorsey's definitely living up to the ethos, man. He definitely does. I'm still a work in progress. I haven't reached Dorsey levels, right? Because when you reach Dorsey levels, you just like, you just walk around wrinkled and just stack money. You think about getting him on this joint? Jarrell, so, it's funny. Me and Kamari talked about this. We got a special project coming up soon where we probably will have some old phase on here. Because as of this point, we really haven't had any on our shows, which was intentional. But the idea.
No.
What'd you say?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I think you may be talking about either Dorsey. Probably Dorsey is who he's probably talking about, because Dorsey will come on the pod. Like he will do it. Yeah. So I mean, possibly. I've met him before at a Bitcoin conference, but I've met him before. So he's a cool dude. Like he's very like I told you, Bobby walking around is looking like regular Douglas.
Stunt 101.
Here you go.
I met the ball.
That's my life, though. I'm talking about my life. I'm stuck. Right. I met you too. You a celebrity. I met you.
I am not a celebrity. Don't lie to me like that.
Kamari was in rare form last night, y'all. Kamari was cooking me from like as soon as he walked in the building, he came start cooking me. I said, yo.
Just a picture of the brother. That's all. Like, listen.
To slander me though, right? Tell the truth.
It wasn't slander. Listen, I came home and I said, listen, Jimmy and his wife are the goals. They are couple goals. I bullshit you not. I'll tell you the rest later.
Yo, you told sinners you gotta step up. Y'all gotta be able to do that too.
You're not getting me in trouble with that, no, sir.
I'm just asking a question, beloved.
Think about what the hashtag's gonna be, y'all. All
give
right.
Give us some hashtags. So Steve said Chris Johnson said he will sell everything except his mama crib to get more Bitcoin, then proceed to sell everything and post it on YouTube over the next year. I believe him. Listen, the brother I don't want to share his information, but he shared it. He got, $100 million of Bitcoin. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, he has conviction. But the point that what he said that resonated with me was when you get that asset, right? And you believe in that asset. And it's funny because I've heard kind of Buffett say the same thing. I'm listening to a Business Movers now about Warren Buffett. Kamari, I got to get you back on Business Movers, man. I know you listen to the one.
No, I'm listening to a lot of them.
Okay.
Subscribe to Wondery. So listen, Jigga, I don't know if you know this or if you remember this. Thank you for helping me spend my money, my hard-earned dollars, because I did subscribe to YouTube.
Let's get it.
Good $13 investment. Good $13 investment. Now
I'm
I got
about to
everything over.
I'm about to cancel my BET Plus though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow, not enough smut.
Yo, what? See that? He already cooking me again. No, it's just I don't use it a lot, and I've been thinking about like getting rid of some of my like my bigger corporate type like streaming joints and supporting like content creators that I like. Like for instance, we talked about the brother today, Deontay Kyle. He has a Patreon.
I'll go subscribe to his joint now.
Yeah, I'm saying I like his content. So for me, I wanna start to support some of the smaller creatives instead of doing like the Paramounts and the Peacocks. It's like, yo, I'm cool on y'all. Yep. Let me go support some of these people whose content I actually listen to, watch, appreciate. He's one. I might subscribe to Deontay Kyle, like so that's kind of what the wave I'm on right now.
All right, so the Rama says, I appreciate the value this podcast provides. Thank you.
New Rama, we appreciate you, man. Thank you.
And if everybody else feels that way, please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, going over to the blackwealthrebels.com and go there and get you a free version, y'all. There's value there. Listen, Miss Cookie reached out to me. She needed some help. I helped her.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Salute.
Become a part of the village. It's all about the village.
Yo, also, I just want to say, we've been on here for a minute. We got on here mad late tonight, and we said we was going to be here 20 minutes, but So, Jimmy, I have a question. How do you set up a low-cost Bitcoin miner? Could you share the details in the village if possible? Thanks. Yes, I will share that. There's a lot of solo Bitcoin miners you can get, but I'll tell you this.
He wouldn't
tell me.
I've been asking him that for a while. He wouldn't tell me.
I'll show you tomorrow, Kumar, if you want to see. We'll be together tomorrow. I'll show you. But here's what I want to tell both of you guys before I share how to do that. You're not going to make money doing that, right? At this point, with a solo small Bitcoin miner, it's really about learning how the network works, and the education part is not about, unless you got money to, buy some space and get some cheap energy and get some big ASIC miners. If you're not doing that.
So if I get some solar panels and run it, that wouldn't work?
No. Because at this point, like the amount of hash that you would have to give to the network is so strong that you might be better off just buying stock in a heavy miner like a Riot or a Mara, right? Now you own equity in a company that does it, but that company has scaled it to a certain point. But for me, the solo miners are really about learning. It's like running a node. A lot of that is about learning how the network works, because when you get into the rabbit hole of running a node, running a solo miner, you become part of a network, and that's when you start to realize the value proposition, because what you realize is this isn't just some little stock symbol that's going up and down. This is backed by an entire network full of energy. So I'll show you how to do it, but don't get into it for the sake of trying to make money. Now you can get lucky. There's what they call lottery miners, where you set it, you contribute to the network, and you may get lucky. And if you get lucky, that means you'll hit a block. If you hit a block, you'll get some Bitcoin, couple Bitcoin.
Steve says, I thought Kamari was Isaac Hayes Jr. when he first joined the channel. I don't know how to take that, but I like Junior. I like what he's doing. Matter of fact, I just saw him
by the way, that's the third, not Junior.
But he says Junior. I know what he's talking about. Stop being so autocratic.
I want to make sure we put respect on that family's name. They have 3 of them. So, I respect all of them, man. I got a different level of respect for his father when I went to Memphis and I went to that museum.
So, but anyway, I plan on investing in, and I keep saying I want to invest in it, but I'm going to invest in, what's the name of the platform?
Fanbase. By the way, you're already invested in Fanbase, whether you know it or not.
I need direct investment in Fanbase.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Our investment club does own equity in Fanbase, but I digress. Go ahead, Kamar.
Yeah. No, I gotta walk my talk. So, I gotta invest in that. $3.99, I think I saw. All right, Don Johnson, #CO2 2028. What's that, Don? I don't know what is that. Am I missing something? Jimmy?
I know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to put it together. I'm trying to have context clues. Maybe that's something personal. GF3 had Michael Corleone falling out his chair at the end, like my Uncle Willie after a dozen Old Taylor and Cokes.
He was busted up over Fredo, man. He was
Shout out to Uncle Willie too, man. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. And he was cooking me last night, yo.
And don't you believe it? That's all lies. Liz was there. Liz was there.
Liz was there last night. Liz will tell you the truth that Kamari was cooking me.
No, she won't say that. Bank of Italy money laundering just learned that.
Yance, Bank of America. Go watch Godfather 3. That's all I'm saying. It's a real estate movie. That's all I'm saying. It's not a gangster movie. It's a real estate movie.
I mean, but every gangster movie, a real estate movie.
You can make that argument. You can play the direct TV game like this leads to this, leads to this. But I'm talking about they were literally talking about building a real estate company. That's what the movie was about.
All right. So Miss Cookie said, yes, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, being a member has privileges, y'all.
Hey, salute you for reaching out, man.
Well, she reached out.
And shout out to Jarrell, because me and Jarrell supposed to jump on. And Kamari, I'm gonna get you on with us too. We want to talk about really doing a serious book club.
Come on, Jarrell said he was going to lead that thing.
He is. Listen, I told him. I said you got to handle. That's when we was talking this week. He said his son is on the way. So we
Oh yeah. Listen,
we gonna do it though. We gonna do it though.
I know what that's all about. So I ain't no pressure, bro. Ain't no pressure.
You can get a proto rig for 8 bands. Yes, you can. And that's what I'm saying. If you want to spend that kind of capital versus like just a solo miner, is all I'm saying. You want to spend $8,000, $10,000. I mean, it depends on how much bread you want to put into it.
Yo, what are y'all doing today, man? Brittany says, Steve, Kamari, and my name is Far with a C, not a K, y'all. But Kamari is more like Barry White. And listen, I am a major Barry White fan.
I'll take good care of
Barry
you.
White's story.
That's what a man's supposed to do.
The man was homeless on welfare in like 72 or 73. And by 73, 74, he was a millionaire.
Let your head down. Listen, Barry White was also a gangster too.
Yes, he was. He's got a very fast.
Get you in the mood. Yeah, Steve, you can join a meme pool, but the thing about joining, not meme pool. The thing about joining the meme pool is if you look at the energy that it's going to cost you versus what you'll get back. I'm just saying it's very difficult to become profitable in a meme pool. And by the way, I'm in meme pools, right? So I get sats every day, but I also understand for me it's still more about learning. And I do have a lottery miner set up too, because if I hit a lottery miner, y'all gonna know.
Lottery miner. Oh God. All right, sing it.
My first,
my last, my everything.
My everything. That reminds me of Money Talks.
If I could sing, I would go do Barry White impersonations. I would make it killing. That would be my retirement plan. Goodbye with the fan base face. Okay. Hashtag GF3. Oh, that can't be a hashtag.
It's a Godfather 3, Father Part 3, QBC, Sublime. I have a black book club I started in 2019. Yeah, we don't need to recreate the wheel. If A Moore got one, how can we partner with you? How can we bring our people to you? I'm saying
unless what you reading over there, A Moore? We don't want no smuts.
Y'all reading Zane books, or what y'all reading? A Moore, give us an example of some of the books y'all read before we decide this to come to your club, though. Like
we want to know.
Y'all reading Zane? Y'all reading Be More Careful? What y'all reading?
We had a black-owned restaurant. Whoa, where's this at? We need to pull up.
A Moore, where you located at?
I think you'll feel. Oh, she's in New J. Okay, NJ.
What part of New Jersey? Are you South Jersey? Are you Camden? Are you North? Are you
Come on, Rich, you being disrespectful. Caribbean Queen.
Caribbean Queen. Now we're sharing. My fault. I'm sorry. Mari, wasn't he involved in the same clubs you are a part of?
Man, I missed that. I don't get that.
You know what clubs you be a part of, man. We was having a conversation today. Me and Karan talking about Kamari and these different or fraternities he be in, man.
Whoa, no. I'm a civilian. We not even gonna play that game, Jimmy.
I didn't say any names. I'm just telling that you be.
No, we're not doing that.
You be
being murked out on the streets.
All right, so Jamil says, aren't they supposed to come out with GF4 and it's supposed to have a focus on crypto and technology? You're joking, right? Jimmy, you joking, right? I ain't hear nothing about that.
Saying it's classic. Lord have mercy. Barry White, in my opinion, had the greatest thought process about manifesting. Yes, he did. I live by.
I'm not familiar with that. What did he say about it?
I'll find the clips and share them with you. Now,
okay.
Talked about doing what you're supposed to do, having the right mindset. I mean, everything that we talk about, we live now. So, Kamari slammed me, Bubba. No, I didn't. Listen, I'm working on this next.
No, because he just want to slander. That's all.
No, I ain't. I'm working on this next.
You never read Yorugu before?
I've read parts of it, not all of it.
Yorugu was definitely a tough read. It's great, but it's a tough read. And I've read Yorugu before, but Yorugu is one of those books that you can't read once because it's very dense. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really,
Years ago, I tried to read "Wretched of the Earth." I couldn't get through that book. France Fanon. I'm not smart enough. Jimmy probably read that in 8th grade.
6, but I digress. Come on, let's go.
There you go. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. That's what
Liz, I tell you this every time I see it, but I love that new profile pic. She's body in the look away pose in that joint.
Yes, yeah.
It's like $1 million in that joint right there.
She's like $1 billion. All right,
there you go.
She's in South Jersey. All right, she says I will email y'all the list of books.
Please do. Also, what part of South Jersey?
Yeah, because we'll pull up. Stop playing.
And I say that because people be real liberal with their South Jersey. Because to me, South Jersey's Camden.
Nah, you got Camden, you got Sicklerville, it's a lot, man.
I know it's a lot. But when some people, they tell me they're in South Jersey, they're in Newark. And to me, Newark ain't South Jersey.
Newark is not South Jersey. That's above.
Ain't nobody talking. That's my point.
My favorite town in South Jersey is Haddonfield. It's a lot of money over there.
But you found a quiet town and tied it down?
You ain't tying that down. They ain't not going for that.
I'm just saying, like the way you said it, like it's a lot of money. What you do over there?
All right, Cookie says, Kamari, #BGW, build generational wealth. I like that. All right, that's in the lead right now. That's in the lead. That's say Crosby. There you go. There we go. Listen.
Yeah, see, look, he got his groupie man. Kamari about to jump in his groupie bag.
I say Crosby, listen, you are not going to shame me for that. Because I appreciate the ball. I watched an interview with him. I like the ball. You watch interviews with the ball.
I did. It came across my feed. It was him on Tamron Hall. Tamron Hall had because what happened was when someone first told us about us, I had never heard of him. So I had Googled his name. You know how the algorithm is. You look up somebody's name one time, and now all of a sudden you're getting, content about the brother. So he had an interview with Tamron Hall that was pretty dope. So
so Jarrell, I'm gonna read you the cover of the book that kind of gives you a gist, right? Yorugu, an African-centered critique of European culture, thought, and behavior. This is what this book is about.
I'll give you straight to the point. It tells you why 6F people think the way and move the way they move. It gives you a real analysis of stuff. It's like the ISIS papers, but in a different version.
All right, The Godfather 4 went away when the guy passed away.
Okay. I had never heard of it, so.
Nah, I think 3 is enough. We don't need them all.
Hey, look, they brought Superfly back, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I low key like the new Superfly.
Like the second Superfly better than the original.
Whoa!
Have my man Michael Williams on there?
Whoa! That's. I gotta think about that.
I like it better. I do.
Wow.
Hold on. Oops. I jump. All right, I'm in Cherry Hill.
That's definitely South Jersey.
Yeah. The book club covers all of Jersey. So we switched from Central, South, and North Jersey each month. We held the meetings at Black-owned restaurants. All right, what Black-owned restaurants are y'all going to? I am really interested to see what Black-owned restaurants you're going to. In New Jerusalem.
Yo, shout the priest, man. Priest, you know, did his thing in Superfly, man. He driving the hogs and whatnot.
He was very strategic. I read somewhere where Sylvester Stallone,
I guess he's trying to say Stallone.
is supposed to be Michael's estranged cousin, and somehow becomes the boss of the family. I don't like that. Listen, he can stick to Tulsa King.
You know, I gotta catch up on that. I watched a couple episodes. It was good. It just saw so much on TV, but people tell me it got real good.
Yeah. I just read the recent book by Jason Wilson, The Man Was the Man's Master the 10 Characteristics of the Comrade.
I'm taking a picture of that because I wanna you know, I wanna look it up.
Jason Williams is that guy. I think he's dope.
Is that the brother with the beard out of Detroit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that brother. Pause.
Yep. I like what he stands for. I like what he's doing.
Listen, man, he's taking action, and I appreciate anybody that's actually out there building, man. That was why I like the event we had last night was so important because, and you know, a lot of the people that won awards talked about it. It's like sometimes when you're doing the work, you're out there building and you're trying to make things happen. You feel alone. You don't recognize. You don't feel seen. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you recognize people that are doing the work, it's just important and it means a lot to them. So salute to everybody out there trying to make something happen and actually putting work in and not just, you know, being upset.
All right, so Jarrell says $25 is 23,381 sats.
All right, man. So listen, if you do win this evening, and by the way, I got Ant paid. You know, last Friday evening got kind of crazy. I want y'all to send it right away. By the way, if I'll send it right away, I'll get paid right away. But I did get him paid, so because he won last week. Go to the village and you can leave an inbox or you could put it in the chat, any one of the chats, and you can put your lightning address. How you get your lightning address is by going to Cash App, go to Bitcoin, hit the up and down arrow. You'll see a QR code, tap the QR code. It'll give you your lightning address. Send that to me. You win, you get paid. It's that simple.
Bong, bong.
This means once you start practicing the B&B strategy, then you'll already have little sats built up. You know what I'm saying? And you know.
Bong, bong. All right, what we gonna do, y'all? What's this hashtag? Hashtag S.A. Crosby. Hashtag BGW. I like both of them, by the way. So
you like BBW?
Here we go. Sound like a Drake song.
What's your favorite Drake song, Kamari?
Probably Pound Cake.
Okay.
Rob, what's yours? Crazy.
Probably
right.
It's funny, right? Because I low key like R&B Drake. I know I'm in the minority when I say that, but my favorite,
like some of his
my favorite Drake song is probably "Emotionless" with the Mariah Carey sample. That joke go crazy.
I can't think of that one off the top of my head.
That's the song where he say, "I wasn't hiding my." What he say? I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid. Whatever he said. That's that song. Yeah, he tried to justify it, but I mean that song was dope though, super dope.
All right, so we got hashtag Big Sats.
No whammies.
No.
That's a flashback.
Oh, no hammies. Okay, I thought it said no snow hammies.
No whammies, no whammies. Remember, big bucks, no whammies. He's saying big sats, no whammies.
Yeah, I got you. Hashtag BGW. All right, come on, what y'all got?
All right, then we got. Let's go with BGW.
BGWs.
BGW, right? So BGW, build generational wealth. We're gonna put the acronym up. BGW. You know what I'm saying? We said hashtag Godfather. R&B Drake is the best. All right, Ray Gun. Listen, people get upset when Corey really gets upset when I say that. Corey be like, nah, I hate R&B. I like when he rap, when he get mad and spit them bars.
Not talking about murder, kill.
R&B Drake, my R&B Drake go crazy, man.
Corey wants to listen to.
Listen, when I'm in the spot and this ting's around, I want to hear the R&B Drake. Yo, you set that up. I'm gonna go to some of these wild comments, yo. Godfather. So Sammy the Bull recently did a pod and said Tulsa King is trash and totally unrealistic. I mean, listen, Sammy the Bull still be trying to get clicks. I haven't watched. I don't know how. That's not my life anyway, right? So I don't know what's realistic and what's not. But just because it's not realistic doesn't mean it's trash, though. That's the other part, right? You know what I mean? God bless the BBWs. It's cold outside. They keep me warm. And I heard that. Oh, man. Y'all crazy, yo. Degrees don't keep you warm at night. This is true. It's a double entendre, Kamari. Don't even ask how.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's actually a book. It was written by what's the brother's name? They say that website, Very Smart Brothers.
I know what you're talking about.
Damon. Damon wrote a book one time. It was called "Degrees Won't Keep You Warm at Night," and I always thought that was fire. Don't even ask how. It's a double entendre.
But I actually hate that though.
What?
I hate that there's a lot of slander around sisters getting degrees.
No, I'm not like this. I just thought that the title was funny because it's a double entendre.
Okay.
I don't, I'm never going to be mad at someone for getting a degree, sister or anybody else. Like,
I know some people who like don't want their lady to get degrees. They want them to be home.
Listen, man. My wife got like 3 master's degrees, like finance, management, and HR. My wife got like 3 masters outside of a bachelor's. So it is what it is. I'm actually I don't know if I told you this, Kamari. I'm going to school in January. I got accepted into the University of British Columbia.
Okay.
I'm getting it's a certificate program, but the crazy part is because I do have a master's in real estate, they waive most of the classes, so I literally only got to take 3 classes to get the certificate I want to get. So I'm a lifelong student. It is what it is.
Yeah. By the way, one of my favorite Drake lines is when he talks about BBWs.
I like my women BBW.
Yeah,
that's a very simple line. It's like I thought you had another line or something that was like more complex or whatever.
No, he says I'm obsessed with thick women. He says I agree. Yeah, that's right. I like my girls BBW. I won't say the rest. I won't say the rest. All right. So we got 8 entries. Let me pull this up on the screen. Oh,
Adrian, the certificate is in real estate property assessment. It's from the University of British Columbia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Canadian folks. You know what I'm saying? I got invited to speak in Canada next year too, so I'll be on the west side of Vancouver, spitting these bars.
At some point I'll go back to school so I can teach on a college level. Listen,
man. Everybody keep telling me I got the credentials. I might as well do it. So
I don't know what you're messing around for. All right, we got 9.
The reason I'm not necessarily messing around, I only want to go to specific schools, and some of the schools I want to go to, right? So I've had the privilege of lecturing in the Ivy League before, but I want to literally teach at community college because I find community to have so much value, and I believe in their mission. So I don't want to teach at a big school. I want to teach at community.
All right, Shira. Put in hashtag BGW. That's how you enter the win.
In the comment section, put the hashtag in. You will be entered.
Correct. All right, we are up to 12 BGWs, y'all. Noble, what up? Don't draw. How do I enter? Rotten Houses, what up? There you go.
All right, there you go. You're in.
Number 13. Can we get 2 more, y'all? Or y'all don't want no sats today?
Hey, we got so many more people watching and entered. Like some of y'all got bread, some of y'all got paper already. Y'all like, you're cool. There we go. We got 14.
There we go.
Kamari wants at least 1 more.
The chief mortgage officer of Philadelphia is now in the building.
First of all, that's Madam Vice President to you.
She's that too, but she's still the chief. All right, 14. Can we get 1 more? 15. There we go. Let's let it rip.
Hey, Lorraine. Thank you for that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm low-key excited about tomorrow, bro.
Why? You excited to go to church? You want to get baptized?
You gotta make it. Brittany! What's up, Brittany? Brittany, are you here? Brittany, are you okay?
Yes.
Brittany, are you okay? Are you okay, Brittany?
Why are you laughing at that?
Because she laughed at you slandering me, talking about I'm happy to go to church and all that. No, listen. I think getting invited to speak to Enon is an accomplishment. I'm excited about it.
Brittany is here. Wait a minute. There we go. Brittany's here. She's here.
Brittany, Brittany in the village, send me your lightning address, right? Go to the village, send it to me, and you will get your sats right away. No, but I'm definitely excited about it, bro. And it's not just about being in church, man.
Listen,
What
man,
I'm saying?
we can do a little Bible study.
Yo, I also want to shout the Deltas. Because the Deltas, they sent me a message today, Kamar. He's like, you didn't send the presentation. I said, I got you. I'm gonna send it tomorrow. Saturday, I got you.
I did my part.
Here you go. Here you go. See, throw me under the bus. Anyway, listen. So, shout out to the Deltas for those who don't know. By the way, I want to put this out there too. By the way, y'all. So we're doing a talk for the Deltas, the Frederick, Maryland Delta chapter. Shout out to all the Deltas out there and all the Divine Nine organizations. The Deltas have made it open to the public. It's through their organization. They brought us in, but they're making it available to the public. Kamar, do you have the
I was going to grab it. Do you have the graphics?
I can grab it. And
I never had it. You've been ordering that, Joe.
I sent it directly to you, but what are you talking about?
How? Text or email?
All the above. WhatsApp, text, is all the above.
Listen, we got
you out of pocket, bro.
I can't keep up. All right, if
you out of pocket, bro. I'm gonna send it to you again, though. I'm gonna send it to you again because you like to act like you don't have nothing, man. So I got it right here.
I'm going to look. Hold on, don't send me nothing yet. Hold on.
Because they have a QR code on here too. That's why I want to make sure we share this, because if you guys want to come out and support us, matter of fact, please do come support us. It's next Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and it's for the Deltas. Okay, maybe some of y'all Deltas in here too. So Anthony said he got a family full of Deltas and AKAs. Have them come out. We talking about how to avoid getting scammed in all these various markets. Kamari, what you want me to send to you? Want me to send it to you via text? You want me to send it to you via WhatsApp? You want to send it to me Google? How you want it, Jake? Pause.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I don't have it, man. You can email it to me.
Email it to you. I'm gonna email it to you right now. What email address? You got a gazillion email addresses.
So Cookie is now slandering me. So Cookie has been helping me manage my she's been helping me manage my my iPhone and my overage of on there, because I put out of room like crazy. She sent me a message.
Me on my cell phone.
It just flashed up and it just disappeared because I was out of storage.
Late night when you need my. All right, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
All right, so I can then now share it with the people.
I got you.
Hey, Dr. Sad, where you been, stranger?
Tell me when my hotline moves.
Yes, it's been a while. Y'all need to check out the video Judge Faith Lattimore and Kenny Lattimore posted today. It is wild. The fabrication and targeting of Black public figures lawsuit. Okay. Yes, and Kenny Lattimore used to have some slaps.
What? He got one of the greatest songs of all time.
Got a couple.
No, but he has a couple slaps, but he has one of the greatest songs of all time.
What song are you referring to, sir?
For You.
It's okay.
What? Are you bugging?
So here go Liz. There we go. Those are only iPhone issues.
For you, I make. Are you joking? I sent it to you though. Put it up there, beloved. Let's go.
Hold on, I'm working, man.
So what I want y'all to do, for those that are still here, next Saturday is open to the public. I would like for y'all to pull up and join us with the Deltas. And if you know any Deltas, please send it to the Deltas. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for Deltas; it's for anyone. They made it available to the public, so we are excited about that. And salute to them for doing that, because they didn't have to.
But I will say this, man. A lot of the Divine Nine get slandered, but a lot of them do great work. They do a lot in the community, man. And I don't think you can take that away from them.
I thought the Big L album came out at the end of the month.
Big L has an album out. This is
it's on Mass Appeal.
Okay.
That song is definitely a classic. And that is the song Kamari was mad at. Yeah, that song that's the marriage song, dog. Like,
I'm not. What do you mean? That's cool. It's cool. I wouldn't call it one of the greatest songs ever, but it's cool.
No, it really is. It really is one of the greatest songs. One of the greatest love songs ever.
If you say so.
I do.
Okay. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, there we go. And of course, Jimmy's on top, right? Jimmy requested to be on top.
Pause. At first, you know what? I didn't make this. So what are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure you put your fixing like make me on top.
Here we go.
The Frederick County alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. We are having this on October 25th. Man, we be working. I need a vacation.
Bro, I was at HAPCO on Wednesday. I was at the Inspiring Minds on Thursday. Tuesday, I was at PABJ. This past week, I had no respite. Friday, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I'm at E9. Sunday, I don't even know where I'm going to be Sunday. This is how life be, man. We'll be out here working. But I want to say this, though. If you can, there's the banner right there. Let me pull this down so you can see the whole flyer. You got any questions, there's the email. But that's also the QR code right there. So, y'all could take a picture of this with your phone to get the QR code. Share this with as many folks as possible. As a matter of fact, I'll be sharing it this weekend on my socials. Come on, I've been in so many places this past week. I haven't even shared none of the pictures I got. Also, last thing I want to say to you, Kamar, before we get out of here, man, you gotta get some sleep, bro.
I do. And,
You be wilding. Kamar, you be texting me at 2:30. I don't answer because I'm asleep. But I wake up and see he texts me at 2:30 in the morning because he's working on stuff at 2 in the morning.
Call me Kumo D, baby. I go to work.
And then at 7 o'clock, he's back up on his next day. I'm like, dude, when do you sleep?
Yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all. So unique, y'all. All right, so listen, off the top of my head, what song is better?
No, there's no Kenny Lattimore song better than that.
No, I'm not talking about Kenny Lattimore.
Well, that's what she's saying. She's saying that Kenny. I was saying that's his best song, and it's a great
best song. Oh, because the one that came, like I love Johnny Gill's. There you go, off of the.
It's off of Boomerang.
Boomerang, yes. But all right, I gotta look up Kenny Lattimore. Hold on.
That's his best song. That's his magnum opus. It's one of the greatest love songs of all time.
That's his best song. Okay, if you say so.
So Yan said the hate for light-skinned singers is crazy. I don't listen. I got love for. I think El DeBarge is one of the greatest of all time, and he's the poster child for that. And what I will tell you though is, getting older is recognizing that Al B. Shore really couldn't sing.
But Al B. Shore's production is untouched.
No, he was jamming, but I was listening to it the other day. I was like,
oh God.
And I saw him live a couple years ago, and I was like,
So for the record, Kenny Lattimore's first album is a classic to me. Because I'm just looking through my Spotify now. And I think
Kenny, gotta say something real wild, y'all.
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not. This is actually real simple, real soft. What other Kenny Lattimore?
I like Never Too Busy. I like the song Never Too Busy.
Never Too Busy. So that's one of my.
Never Too Busy.
Oh yeah, he did that remake.
Never Too Busy for you, baby. It's still not better than For You though. You wildin'. There's nothing better than For You in this whole catalog.
I can't think of the name of the song, but I like Kenny Lattimore's song with Shantae Moore.
I think that one of the best songs Kenny Lattimore ever made, and it's really a B-side. It didn't have a single or anything. It's called All My Tomorrows. All My Tomorrows, the lyrics on All My Tomorrows is fire. That's for y'all that's ever been in love before. So go listen to Kenny Lattimore, All My Tomorrows, and that's a sleeper.
Okay.
I'll be sure it's the Paula Abdul.
We both deserve each other's by LTD. Yes, that is a classic. That is a classic. Jimmy loves to sing LTD songs.
I think Jeffrey Osborne is one of the most underrated artists of all time. I love Jeffrey Osborne, Paul. Like, that's my guy.
Listen, Holding On is my shit.
But
Holding On. Yeah, listen, man.
I'll bang with Jeffrey Osborne. Anyway, with that being said, though, y'all, make sure to share this flyer out. Make sure you pull up for us. It's next Saturday at 10 a.m. It's gonna be a brand new presentation. It's for the Frederick County alumni chapter of the Delta Sigma Theta. Shout out to all the Deltas out there. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Pull up. But for
Yeah. Show us love. Yeah, you know.
clarity, Brittany, what were you asking? Were you asking what was the better song, the better Kenny Lattimore song? I'm really interested on that.
I want y'all to come on there, John, and spam their Zoom chat. Come on and say, yo, I'm from the village. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come spam their chat. Like, you know, that's what we want. We want us to show love.
That's not fair. I don't think
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to Liz. She says, I'll be sure is the Paula Abdul of R&B. I don't think that's fair.
I said that already, but she's right.
No, she's not.
Paula Abdul has some good production too, though.
But did she write? I don't think she wrote anything.
We're not comparing them. We're not comparing them as writers. We're comparing them as artists.
No, if artists, you got to do the full.
If you want to say I'll be sure is a better writer, then go ahead, fine. She did the choreography though.
Yeah, okay, Cairo, cool. Choreo rather.
I'm about to say, who the hell is Cairo? What the hell are you talking about?
Man, y'all bugging. All right, Brittany. So, were you talking about Kenny Lattimore, or were you talking about in general?
She's talking about that Kenny Lattimore is the Paula Abdul.
No, I know that, but she asked the question earlier. Remember?
Listen, man.
What's the better one? And Jimmy, you said we were going to be done in 45 minutes.
I've been trying to get off here the last couple minutes. You won't get off. I said that we somehow went longer, but this is your fault.
40 minutes.
This is you, beloved.
Every Friday, Jimmy says, we're going to do this real quick, 30 minutes. I say, sure, Jimmy, as long as you don't blatherskite. He says,
this is on you, bro. I swear this is on you. I've been trying to get out of here for a minute.
What's the minute? What's the minute?
A long time.
Over an hour?
Yes, over an hour.
Lies.
Over an hour. Listen, y'all, share the flyer, register, pull up next Saturday. Yeah, I mean, with the Deltas, you know. This weekend we outside, and you know, other than that, man, we love y'all. Sunday we won't be here Sunday morning.
You gonna be here Sunday morning?
I'll be here Sunday morning. I have no idea. Let's talk about let's update what's going on in the markets and this crazy economy right now. But we're gonna talk about that Sunday morning at 10 a.m.
That's what we do every Sunday. All right, we are out. Jimmy,
love y'all. Stay safe.
You're that long. We're here super long. Thank you, y'all. Love y'all.
Black Queens forever.